I hate to do this, but I don't want to fast. And it's not like a mind over matter, or maybe it is. It's all mind over matter, but I don't want to fast. Like, I don't think a fast is what I need right now. I feel like I just want to, what I really want to do is start working out. And I worked out, I did like a cardio type of workout yesterday. But I really want to get into strength training and like at home Pilates. And I've noticed there's a Pilates studio not far from where I live that I can go to. And I really want to get into something different. I want to move my body more. And I know on average, I don't say like I'm an active person. I've never been an athlete or anything, but I move my body a lot, even just walking my dog and just living in the city. I'm walking. I prioritize walking somewhere to a metro station versus taking like a Uber. That's the type of person I am. So I average like 14,000. I'm going to get 10,000 steps a day. Like, that's easy. If not 10, 8,500, but mostly 14,000 a day. It's like my average, So like, I know, and I don't eat bad. You guys have seen the meals that I eat. Yes, I, sprinkle a little wing in there, sprinkle a little fry, a little piece of something, a little bread. I sprinkle those things in there, but overall, my diet is not bad, Like, I don't feel like I eat in excess. I just need to do different things. I want to be active in a different sort of way, Like, I don't know, maybe I want to take up swimming or something. I want to just do something where my body is moving in a way that hasn't in a while. I don't know how to swim. I want to do something active. I want to get into lifting weights or strength training. I think that's where I'm lacking in my life right now. Not that I love fasting for its health benefits, but just like, I want to do this Daniel fast. Like, no, this is not working for me. Either I'm going to go all in, fast, eat nothing, or I just need to figure out how I can change the way that I'm approaching my healthy lifestyle. Like, I want to do more. So I need to figure out, like, what am I going to do? I hope that makes sense. I just need more. I need more. I'm not gonna do this fast how I've described it to you all, because I don't want to. Honestly, I just don't want to. I want to make me something healthy like I've been doing, and I want to go about my day. Like right now, I just want some boiled eggs. So I might make me some boiled eggs, and I'm probably am gonna eat the corn that I made. But yeah, maybe I want some oven roasters with the little salmon, I'm going to change this. I need to do some type of workout that is not walking every day this week. And next week I'm traveling, but I'm going to force myself to do some type of workout. I've noticed when I do travel, like last trip I went on in February. Was it February or March? It was February. In February, like in the hotel every night, I was doing like walking workouts inside, but I'm going to hit the gym. Like, yes, I work in accounting, and it's very interesting because a lot of my coworkers are very fit, like that middle-aged, large person sitting at their desk is not, I work with, young people, and everyone mostly is a pretty fit person. Like everybody, yes, people eat out, but these people are working out. These people are, having a very, like, I don't know. When I think of like the accountants that worked in my office back home, where it wasn't so much the younger crowd, like the younger crowd versus these people in DC, baby, they are fit. Okay. They're doing CrossFit. They're swimming. They're working out at the gym. Yeah, I went on my lunch break and worked out. They're bringing their lunch from home. Like, these are not the same accountants back home in Alabama. And I love that for us up here. And it has been inspiring me. Like, I love bringing my little glass container. Like, when you're in an environment, when you see people doing, good things, like, it also makes you want to do good things. And that's a great thing. But saying this, I don't think a fast is what I need right now. The timing is off, and just everything is throwing me off. And I don't want to do this. I don't want to do this. I know I planned it out, 3 days into it, but we're gonna eat healthy. We're gonna make real meals, and every day I'm gonna work out. Today I have not worked out. I got up late. Me going to the paint thing last night was a lot, and my body kind of hurts a little bit. Probably from the workout I did yesterday morning, but that's neither here nor there. Crazy that paying off all my debt resulted in my credit score dropping 40 points. Okay, how you go from a 780, almost 790, and on Experian I was at like over 800, but TransUnion and Equifax we go from 780 to 740. You know what, I don't even care, to be honest. I really don't care. It's just that I was trying to hold a higher score for when, you know, I get me a house. You know, I've been saving, but it's not like it's not looking like this year. Okay, it's not looking like it. I definitely want to talk to a real estate agent up here. So I may do a whole separate series of getting into the market or something and taking y'all along with me, talking about, you know, little things or whatever. But it's just crazy. And I honestly do understand the drop. My student loans, the remaining ones that I had, were tied to the oldest portion of my credit. And if you know anything about credit, you know that it's an average over what has the impact is the average that you have your open lines of credit. So when your older lines fall off, that's your score takes a hit. So I get it, you know, now I'm looked at as more high risk because I don't have items on my credit that now it seems as though I'm not good with credit because I don't have accounts that have been open that long. I mean, what it is, you know, is not because like I paid off my student loans. That's not a bad thing. So I'm not upset that it's done. Like I don't have to worry about it anymore. You know, I tried the little $5 thing. Maybe I should have had, you know, 50 or 100 or something in there, but such is life. Me and Lou just went for an almost 2-mile walk, but the way my throat is itching, I know I got allergies. Last August, I discovered that I had allergies, right? I have been prescribed like fluticasone, like the nasal spray. I have a deviated septum, but Jesus, like the way my throat has been itching, and I remember just like being in the house, my throat stopped itching, but now I just went outside and walked him, itching started again. Like, is this seasonal? Baby, no. Like, developing allergies later in your life is a thing in my family, and I don't see how that's like, why? Like, what would possess, you know, what kind of medicine I got? Okay, I got some allergy relief, okay? I got boxes on boxes of the fluticasone. What is supposed to do anyway? What's the purpose of this? There's the instructions in here. Okay, it do say it treats itching, sneezy, runny nose. Okay. We gotta do something, because so you gotta prime it. Hold on. Ooh, okay. I have to prepare myself. I don't know if you're supposed to breathe out through your mouth. Is that allowed? Does that make it go out? Baby, something gotta give. This ain't me. Look at my outfit, guys. This is one of the dresses that I bought from Goodwill earlier this week. What do you think? It's so pretty. It feels very goddessy. I don't know why. I love a long dress. I love the flowiness. I love the ruching, or I love this on the waist. I love this. It has a tie at the back too. I don't know if I can show y'all. There's a tie at the back as well. I love how like much space the arms have. It does have slits, which I could have really did without the slits, but I really love it. And I put it on, I forgot where I don't know where these shoes are from, probably Walmart. I don't know, bought these a long time ago, but I felt like they had light enough colors. All my other like shoes like this are like dark colored, and one pair is like blue, so I didn't think that fit, but I really like it. So me and Lou, I don't have any plans today. I think I'm gonna just dilly-dally, okay? We're gonna dilly-dally. Like I always do. I always be dilly-dallying. May go get breakfast with Lou and just see what the day takes. It brings me, I have to travel. I do have to travel, so I have to prepare my apartment for my sitter. So I have to clean, fold all my laundry, change my bedding, completely change my bedding, like put something completely different on the bed, and change my sheets out and all those things. So I'm gonna put on a different pair for me right now, but then I'm gonna wash the sheets that are on my bed currently, and then, you know, put those back on Monday morning, because the ones that are on my bed right now are like my super nice quality sheets, okay? And I have other sheets, but they're not to the same caliber of the sheets that are on my bed right now, because I paid a pretty penny for those, okay? And usually, I mean, you want your guests to, you know, have a good experience. I don't want to put bad sheets on, you know. So I'm gonna do that hopefully later. So I'm just gonna go dilly-dally, you know, frolic in my dress. I don't know, maybe I know it's gonna be like 80 today. I'm gonna take this because it matches, have my water, my keys, and maybe a little journal. I like to just write and look at what my life is talking about. So where's my little notebook? I'm watching Back to the Secret Garden. I knew this movie. Now this one takes place in like 1940 something versus the other one. I told y'all they had money, so the time
well, I'm not Dickon, Lady Mary, but I promise you I'll do my best.
The time jump is interesting. Child, I know this ain't her husband. She said, Colin, this your damn cousin. See them British folk. Let me stop. That movie sucked, bruh. That movie sucked bad. Like, at least in the original, there was whimsy. Don't even bother watching the second movie, bruh. Don't even worry about that, man. Leave that alone. There is a 2020 version, though. I may hit that up, see what that will talk about, because this didn't do shit. It's not good. Another day, another dollar. All right. Y'all, I had a job at 11:30. It is 8:37. Well, I walked Lou and then got me something to eat. This juice, baby. I never thought to put ginger with grapefruit, but it's already tangy, but that ginger just, this is good. But I mean, leftover pizza. We made bank today. Very chill gig today. Can't believe I forgot to take an after video of the room I finished. I didn't take no pictures of the room that I just finished in. It is what it is, but hey, I am took longer. I thought this was like gonna be like a 2.5 hour job, and it ended up being an 8+ hour job, which is fine. I was like, hey, is there a time crunch? And they were like, no, as long as you finish. Oh, okay. Granted, I try to work as fast as possible, you know, without making several mistakes, but it was very interesting. They tipped me like over $100. Plus, I mean, my hourly rate is great. So I was getting paid lots of money anyway. And honestly, when I say like a lot of money, I'm usually within the 700. ballpark range, you know what I'm saying? So for my rate, amazing. I just adjusted some of my rates because I had to check the market, see what market rate is, and then they'll tell me if like your rate is high, your rate is low. And market said my rate was low. To be honest, my wallpaper rate, they say is low, but I don't feel comfortable charging that much because I've been doing this long enough, and as I go back, I always write out like my gigs and stuff, and at the end of the month I average the total amount of money I made by the hour. And like in August of last year, my wallpapering rate was $56, and it's up, baby. It's not that anymore. We're doing better than that, baby. Yeah, I remember when they raised general mounting to like 60, and I was like, I don't want to like take that. But honestly, I stopped doing general mounting because people listen. I do not need to be doing nothing with nobody walls for real. So I only like screw furniture and stuff into the wall if they ask me to hang something up, okay? But if it's something that's got to be level, I'm not your girl. I promise you I'm not your girl. But my highest paid thing is wallpapering, and it's so crazy. People pay me big bucks to apply peel and stick wallpaper to their walls. Appreciate you. Thank you. Honestly though, it can be tedious, and I know it can take so long. It's so annoying. You gotta line it up. It's so annoying, but I don't know, I kind of like it. I remember the first time, this may have been, I've made over 500 before for wallpapering. Usually like the people who are like, oh my gosh, I love it, like they tip like so much. Like, girl, okay girl. I was like, that's way more than what I'm worth, ma'am. They're like, you're worth it, thank you. Listen, I'm not gonna say nothing else. I remember getting paid like $500 to help somebody pack. Now I was there all day, but like at the time my rate was like half of that, and she tipped me like, and she bought me dinner. Like we ate dinner, she ordered Chick-fil-A, and it was great. And like today was a great day. Now I have to pack my suitcase over there, which I'm getting it together now. I'm trying. I'm tired though. Like, that was a lie. It was tedious, and it can be very hard on your body to do like this work. So like recovery, and I have to take two flights tomorrow. That's annoying. Most of everything is packed. Well, that's a lie. I literally just pulled this suitcase out. I need to put my underclothes in there, socks. What else I need? Underclothes, socks. It's Texas. Got the work clothes in there. Oh, I need lounge clothes. I don't have lounge clothes packed. Crazy how I was like, nobody hired me yesterday. And not that, like, I had my same day request on yesterday, but nobody hired me. I still went about my day and did everything. And I went wherever I wanted to go. It's just interesting. This made up for probably the next 3 jobs. Like, I would probably turn my even be booked on. Don't even book me. But while I was doing that one job, somebody requested me for next weekend, so I was like, okay. But that one is simple. That's something that I don't mind doing. Like a singular wall, I like those. Build my little 2 hours and move on. But like when it's people, like the last couple of ones I've done, it's been people's whole rooms, and I'm like, listen, why y'all need the whole room with the wallpaper? The whole room. It's so funny. Louis is already like on edge because whenever I leave, I'm a last minute packer, so it's like go. Me just trying to get my life together, you know what I'm saying? Like trying to make it nice enough for someone who's gonna come stay with my dog. I've cleaned up. Listen, it's very homey, but this is clean. Bathroom is clean. Okay. Appreciates my efforts. Okay, so that's all done. I need to be leaving like a couple minutes. Texas, go to the barbecue pit. I thought, okay, so when I think of Texas, I think of like most southern states, like a Mississippi, a Alabama, a Georgia, you know, where I'm from. I expected like loads of humidity. When I think Texas, I don't think desert. I don't think dry heat. I'm just blown up. Like, I've never been in Texas before. This is my first time, but it feels great out here. Like, it's hot, but it's not humid. I know people kept telling me that it wasn't gonna be humid, and they were like, I was prepared for this, but it's just like shocking. I don't know where my idea of Texas being like pretty much similar to Alabama and Georgia, but it's not at all, you know? And all the mountains and the red dirt, like seeing that, but it makes sense because Arizona is a neighboring a neighboring state, and all the other ones too, but I don't think about those when I think about Texas. So yeah. This is Editor Tummy. Just to throw it out there, I know Texas is a very large state. I was prepped beforehand, like the way that Dallas or Houston is way different than El Paso is because it's out in the desert. Like when we're flying over like Dallas, like all the greenery, the shrubbery, like you're not seeing mountains and things like you are when you're going to El Paso and like all those mountainous ranges, and Mexico is right there, you know, you're not seeing those things. And also I know Texas is huge. It can take over 14 hours or even longer to get out of Texas, you know, when you're traveling through there. So I get it that Texas is huge, and you know, you go through lots of different time zones and also different terrain. So just throwing it out there, like I'm not ignorant. You know, it's hard to kind of like categorize Texas, especially when you're only used to talking about like a Houston or a Dallas. You know, no one's talking about El Paso like that. You know what I'm saying? So that's all I was trying to say. Another day, another hotel. I am in El Paso, Texas. Never been to Texas before. Okay, kitchen area. Come on, little sink. What we have in here? So we have a sink, but not a little stove. They could have gave me a little stove, but it's okay. This is cool. I appreciate this. Got a little desk. I think they said this was a sleeper sofa, so calm. Little TV stand. King bed. This don't really look like a king, but I guess it is. Okay. Closet. Okay. I like this mirror. Now this is great. A mirror door, period. Okay. We have a vanity outside the bathroom. The bathroom, okay. Not too shabby. A little studio. Said it was a studio. Okay. Not bad. I love a little desk. Morning. So today is day 2, or really it's day 3 of my work trip. First day was travel day. Took us like 12 hours of traveling. Yesterday was our first day like on site with the client and doing all the things that we do, or I do. On this trip, I am like the lead person, or for my little area. So being the lead, I'm like over another person, and like we're conducting testing or whatever. And today is our day 2 of testing, going around and doing things. So it's been pretty chill, pretty great. And yeah, last night my throat was really dry. And I kept having this dream where I was like coughing stuff up, but we were like at sea. I don't know if I died because I tried to hold my breath, but it didn't feel like we were underwater. I don't know, child. Dreams be dreaming. But yeah, here we are we had a couple questions to the client, so I'm gonna review them really fast before I head down to breakfast. It's 6 a.m. right now. Back in DC, it's like 8, so it's mountain time. So I need to do this, but I still feel really weird. And I hope I'm not sick because I just feel a little weird. The only thing I brought, like medicine-wise, was my fluticasone. So, yeah, I don't know what it is. Like, I don't generally have allergies, but I've been like needing this a little more because back home my throat started itching so bad, like I literally can't. So breakfast I think starts at 6:30, so I try to make this quick for my little wrap up. But yeah, just right now I have a little banana, a little apple that we went to the store, and then I found this is like we go and like grab a couple items, but it was just out on the shelf. It's Italian tuna pasta bowl. It has no preservatives or bioengineered ingredients, which I thought was interesting. So I'm gonna have to check this out. Non-GMO. I love a little non-GMO, period. So I'm eating my banana because bananas tend to go really bad fast. So I'll talk to y'all later. Childhood thing. Very cool. Very beautiful restaurants. If you ever are in El Paso and you got a little monies and you want some good food, go to Ambar. Okay. Paloma. Very cute. This view is phenomenal. Shouts out to the vlog, bro. Amazing. So here we are heading back to DC. So to get to El Paso, we had to take 2 planes. So one plane from like El Paso, then another one into Dallas Fort Worth, or out of Dallas Fort Worth. And that was cool. And on this plane ride, well, all the plane rides over the whole trip, I was able to finish the book I was reading. I was reading Verity by Colleen Hoover. It was a decent book. I gave it like a 4 out of 5. So yeah, and we flew into my favorite side of DC, to where you get to see all the monuments and things like that in the National Mall. I really loved that. It was a really good trip. I expected the food to be better though. Like had higher hopes for the food, and it did disappoint me a little bit. Freak! I'm tired of going somewhere and not feeling great after. I feel fine. I don't know if I got a sinus infection. Like, my ears stopped up. Did I tell y'all like my throat was scratchy one day on the trip? And then it was fine, but I've been having colored mucus like every time I go to blow my nose. And usually colored mucus means you're sick. I have a headache right now. I feel fine though, like no coughing. Sneezing is normal, but like I have been taking fluticasone, like I've been trying to take it every day. And I think it's been working. It's just like after I get up in the morning, but I don't know. Like, I don't know if it was just because like it's so dusty out there, you know? It's dusty, it's the desert, but this is like the 3rd time this year. I'm not the person to get sick. I'm not a sickling, okay? That's not me. So I really need to get my life together. I'm not feeling it. I'm not feeling it. Let me blow my nose. Colored mucus means you have an infection, bro. And the fact that my mucus is colored, disgusting, bro. Like, what did I do? All I've done is been around Texans and on these planes. Sad. I bought ginger with my grocery order yesterday, and the ginger is nowhere to be found. It's on my receipt, but ginger is nowhere. Like, where would I have put it? I see the pineapple. Did it fall? No, these are empty ginger sachets. No, Gingy, why would you do this to me? How am I supposed to have a spicy drink without the ginger? My lord. Stuff here. Pineapple. We got lemon, lime. I just want to try this. We got beets, grapefruits. We got carrots, apples. The only thing I'm missing is ginger, which I don't have. I need to grab these. I got this goddamn Billy bookcase. And I'm like, why would y'all put it in a box like this, bruh? Like, this long ass, heavy ass box. But I have to remember that the box, like the Billy bookcase, is literally that tall. Like, I just built these for somebody, but I had to go get this at the other building. Good Jesus. Thank you to the man that helped me. Him and his girlfriend. Y'all is the truth. Y'all are true. Teamwork. Come on, community. You know how many people watch me struggle? One lady on the bike did offer to help. But I was like, girl, I'm right here. I got it. One guy held actually a lot of people helped me. One guy held the doors open so I could drag it in. And I didn't see those people like creep up on me. But we got it in here. My apartment does have a cart, but like this is bigger than the cart. So, but the guy, he carried the big one to my door. The other one is the door for the bookcase. Now I'm about to build it. I should order me a pizza. I'm tired. Okay, so I have not told y'all yet, but I got a promotion. I am promoted to the next level up at my company. So praise them. Cause it was looking a little, I was telling my therapist, I just don't know, girl. I don't know. It's stressful and this is happening. And you know, so I finally got confirmation. So when I talked to my therapist, I haven't talked to her in like 3 weeks, but I wanted some time in between talking to her because I was talking to her weekly and I really only get 10 free sessions. So before I have to start paying, I did want to build up, you know, some things to talk about for our next session. Because, you know, sometimes when you only meet once a week, it's just, what is it? You know, it's just like the minor updates, but I want to give her a lot to ponder on when I see her. So now I'm able to, you know, discuss more things with her. I can tell her officially like, hey, I've been promoted as of, you know, May 1, yada. So that's when I'm always trying to eat something. I was just telling my friend like, y'all, I haven't seen bread go bad in I don't know how long. I'm about to stop eating bread. When the last time you seen some moldy bread? It's been a minute since I done seen moldy bread. What kind of preservatives up in here? What this say? I actually don't see the bioengineered whatchamacall. Here we go, preservatives. Calcium, propionate, sorbic acid. Is that the only two? I'm telling y'all, I haven't seen bread go bad in I don't know how long. But anyway, back to my little story. So your girl got promoted and I'm really excited. It was such a stressful, like, finding out if I was gonna be promoted. But I think earlier this week, they got the go ahead to tell people who were gonna be promoted that they were promoted. So I'm so happy about that. I don't know exactly what the salary increase is. I keep telling my folks it better be 20K. I also said that if I got promoted, I would dye my hair red. Do my hair. It might be a little red. Louise, dogs do not eat grilled cheese sandwiches. Here, since you just gotta have a little snack. I love my dog. He's just such a good boy. But also, I'm about to make these grilled sandwiches and build this IKEA thing. And then I just bought tickets to see Sinners at 9. There is an 8 o'clock showing, which I should have got the 8, but I figured 9 because I really want to build this thing. You know, I need my Sunday, it got to be jam-packed. I had a job this morning. And last update that I wanted to share with y'all is that I started posting on TikTok. I have a TikTok account. It's yt.tommiemarie, same as my Instagram handle. I am Tommiemarie, and over there I'm posting a lot of finance content. My Money Talk series, I haven't started calling it Money Talks yet, but I've been talking about money over there in finances and budgeting and, you know, little things that I've done in my journey, which I've shared most of my journey on YouTube with you all, but I'm trying to branch out in another audience, and I've been feeling stagnant in those videos on YouTube, and I've had this channel for a really long time. And I feel like for whatever reason, like this channel, I feel like it has been blacklisted or something. And I've been feeling like this since like maybe 2017. There was one video that did extremely well. For the time that video went viral, like amassing hundreds of thousands of views, I think it maybe has 100 or 200,000, I don't know. But you can see it like taper off, like it went up, and then there's just one point where it just stopped. And I'm not saying that like that doesn't happen, but my channel was never the same after that. It's very weird. And it was weird because a lot of people in the comments of that video were calling, again, we're just random we're little ugly college students. Like, people are calling us ghetto and, oh my gosh, they're ratchet, which is fine. And I'm sure y'all can tell in some of my videos, like the way I speak and stuff, depending on what I'm talking about, who I'm around, it comes natural to me. So I don't know what else to tell you. Like, that's just how I am. Like, I don't know, you can call it masking, whatever, but code switching, I'm just switching it up. Like, it depends on my environment, how comfortable I am. And I guess a good portion of it is, like, I grew up kind of being a little bit policed in my household. Like, if I say, like, I ain't got $1, you ain't got, you don't have. So that's kind of like, depending on who I'm talking to, like, those things still kind of rang through my head a little bit. Like, you ain't got. Like, my auntie used to, like, she didn't play ain't, like, she didn't play finna, like, she's not one of them. And granted, so now I'll be switching it up depending on who I'm talking to. Depending on who I'm talking to, I'll be switching it up. Okay? And most when I'm with my friends, I feel more free, you know? Versus, I don't want to say politically correct, but yeah, when I'm with my friends or whoever, I feel more free. Now that I'm in my adult life, the people that I hang around, I don't know, it doesn't really come out to me as often, which is good. I mean, I've evolved over the years as well, but yeah, it's a very interesting dynamic. Like, I'm a whole person. I have lots of different hobbies, interests, and everything I talk about with one friend is not the same as the other. I'm a very well-rounded individual. I can pretty much talk to anybody, you know? It's a skill. But yeah, so if you are on TikTok, find me on TikTok. Trying to grow my brand over there. We just passed like 100 subscriber or 100 followers on TikTok. So I think we're like 140 something. And it's going pretty well. My videos are reaching people. I've been posting, like, I've been kind of like batch posting. I'll go back to whatever else I was doing before then, but get a vlog out to y'all. Because I want to keep the TikTok stuff mostly finance stuff, but there's so much I want to say. And I don't know exactly which platform that I need to say everything on. You know? So for me, the people that have been following me, I've branded myself so far as just being an accountant, you know, and wanting to discuss money and help the community, you know, increase their awareness of personal finances. I don't know if we're gonna have to pivot and to include other things, but if not, I don't know. YouTube has always been my little sanctuary, my little video diary, and I want to keep posting on here for you all. So I like sharing my life. So if you're on TikTok and you're interested in my money topics, then head over there. And if not, you still got me here. I'm never leaving YouTube. My beet juice is good, but no lie, beets kind of taste like dirt. I wonder if that's what like matcha tastes like. Like, this is good, but I feel like it need it's very earthy. I feel like it needs some ginger. So I'm gonna need my $1.99 back, or my $2.49, whatever it was. I need my ginger. Y'all need to give me one. Here with my receipt. I ain't get no ginger. To the 9 to 5 showing for sinners. Gotta find it. It'll say open. I hope this won't be good, because if you know anything about me, I get sleepy. My bestie said he saw it, and he usually falls asleep during movies. He said it kept his attention. I need to get in here so I can order my drink.
Smart people on every side are close to panicking. What exactly is...
Sinners was actually pretty good. Honestly, I give it a 7.5 out of 10. And for me, that's really high. That's really high. I did enjoy it. I felt like maybe it was just like this experience of like not going with some other people that I like knew. I went by myself, and to my left were like a black couple, and to my right was like it was a white lady and some other ethnic person or whatever. So I don't know. A lot of my comments I felt were a little stifled because I am a talker. Like during the movie, I like to talk, and I felt like I couldn't say what I wanted to say. But overall, the movie was really good, and it held my attention the whole time.
Man, right now, I literally have been saying I haven't seen bread go moldy in so long. I haven't seen moldy bread and I don't know when. My fucking bread, look at this. I just ate this bread yesterday. The piece that I had, like, my gosh, I didn't even check it. I was gonna make me a sandwich. Ain't no sandwich. I literally just like, I haven't seen bread go moldy. Bread is moldy. How did this happen so fast? That's crazy. Literally about to eat me a sandwich. Damn. Okay, y'all, it's 9:48, but but the broccolini's done. At least that's done. Got broccolini and making pork chops. They're not smothered or nothing. The liquid at the bottom is some water that I added in. It's peppers and onions and then a bunch of seasonings. Like, it's not, it looked like a little gravy and I've been pouring it on top, but it's just like all the leftover seasonings. Yeah, a little pork chop and broccolini. I kind of wanted another side, but I think I'm really just a two item type of girl. Like, to be doing all the extra stuff, just give me a meat and a vegetable, and I usually be all right with that. Just got my groceries delivered. Let's check it out. So I got my stuff. So I got some pork ribs, St. Louis pork ribs. Got me a little rib spare. I just spare rib. I love me a frozen vegetable, so I got some pepper strips. So it's green, red, and yellow bell peppers. I thought that'd be real cute for meals. Y'all know how I love the oven roasted potatoes, okay? Oven roaster. Also love the cauliflower and the broccoli. And I got rice cauliflower as well with the cheese. And then I got the regular rice cauliflower because I want to make something with my ground turkey. So a couple weeks ago, that corn was so good. So I ate all the corn that I had up there. Had to re-up on the corn. Yes, we did. Okay, so we got that. And then I also just got some more pink salmon. Been loving that too. And then just a little breakfast food. Y'all, I'm about to stop eating. Well, this ain't the serving sizes too. But this morning for breakfast, I just had like a little iced coffee. And I had the actual amount that you're supposed to eat, like supposed to have, which is like 2 tablespoons, which is 80 calories. So I just put the 2 tablespoons in there, a third of milk, my ice, and my coffee. Because why? We be over consuming, So I'm trying to stick to serving sizes. But this morning I ate 1 of these instead of 2, even though the serving size on this is 2. But I'm just gonna try to eat 1 because I feel like I'm a good weight. I'm a decently healthy person. I just need to maybe tweak some little things, okay? So I'm gonna try to stop overeating, eat the portion that I'm supposed to eat because I'm not that big. Like, I'm 5'4". I'm currently around 150 something, and I just need to tailor it in. And I'm gonna start strength training this summer. I really want to get into swimming, so yeah, your girl can't swim, so I'm gonna look for taking swimming classes. And that's also another form of exercise, of cardio, yada. So yeah, I also picked up the little 4 mini orange juices, and then I got some more butter because I was out, well, about to be out. And then I just picked up some ground beef. There's actually ground beef in my freezer, but I don't know, I like to at least have a couple of the items so I don't have to go get it. And I got some bacon, so yeah, just stocking up on some essential type stuff. And the last one, go ahead, and I recently just ran out of my distilled white vinegar, so I like to cook with this. I like to clean with this. Yeah, really, I like to soak this. I like to use vinegar to soak my my meats and stuff. Like when people say like wash chicken and stuff like that, I literally wash it by putting some water in it, putting some water in a bowl with the chicken or whatever I'm making. I'll pour some vinegar in there, and I'll pour some lemon juice in there, and I'll just let that sit for however long. And it's really, for me, it's not really about making the chicken clean. It's about the texture, like the taste, you know what I'm saying? Like chicken can be so
I don't know, weird. It can be good, like kind of slimy and stuff sometimes. So I do this to kind of like, it changes the texture a bit, and it also kind of like gives it a little bit more flavor for when you cook it, when you do it like this. So I wash my chicken or clean it, however you want to say it, but it more so is for the texture and flavor of the chicken, because it can be so oily, like so greasy. I don't like that. So that's what me and my family do. The only other thing I got that was food related was the jasmine rice. I need this for tonight. We're making steak and rice bowls, so I'm really excited about that. And everything else is just stuff that I needed for the home. So we got the double sandwich bags, I got the freezer bags, I got the small garbage can bags, and then I just stocked up on kitchen bags. I have quite a few left, but I've been trying to elevate my side hustle a little bit more, and I like to, I don't know, every time I notice someone else doing something, like I've seen plenty of times where someone has hired me and several other people to do work at the same time. Like everybody gonna get it done at the same time. And like I'm doing my thing, they're doing their thing, we're all getting paid, you know what I'm saying? And we all come with our tools. One guy had like this tool bag, and it had like a handle and like wheels. I'm like, period. I bought a book bag specifically for my side hustle where I keep all my tools and stuff. Like the business cards are new because I hired a cleaner, and the cleaner gave me a card when she was done that said thank you. So I elevated that and put all like the other services I needed or I do or whatever, and I've been giving them to my clients, and that's been a success. At least to put something physical in their hand and thank them. But also a guy, when I was doing a wallpaper thing, a guy, I don't know, he like came with his own like bags to like clean up. He was doing like a painting thing in their bedroom, like painting the bedroom black. I'm doing wallpaper in the bathroom, and he was cleaning up, and everything that he used, like he had a trash bag, and I was like, that's so smart. So I've been making sure I have at least 3 bags on me when I go to do my jobs, so I can just clean up and be like, hey, can I take the trash out for you? You know, just elevate that customer service, you know what I'm saying? Customer experience. So yeah, I've been trying to like do those little things. So that was pretty much the grocery haul. Not too much. I feel like this time I do feel like I got my money's worth. That was like $100. It was like $100.12 of stuff, and I feel like that was pretty worth it. Now I do have some eggs in the freezer or in the refrigerator. Can you freeze eggs? I don't know about all that, but anyway, I have a lot of stuff I can make. I got breakfast. It's grits in here. Like I've been really trying to just make sure I have staples. I don't need no problems in my lifestyle. You know, all types of little foods and stuff that I can eat. The only thing I wish I had gotten was more canned food stuff, because I really been liking field peas with snaps. It's been really good. And maybe some more chickpeas, because chickpeas been popping too. But yeah, that was the grocery haul. Y'all, I love this dress. I got it from Goodwill. Did I edit that part of the footage? It's on my camera. But it's very much gives She Was a Fairy. It's so long. I can't even show y'all how long it is. I love it. But a couple updates. Me and my cousin, we just booked everything to go see Beyonce in New Jersey. Yeah, so I bought this belt. I really like this belt. I thought it would be nice to have anyway. Like if I had it to wear with this dress. I had something different on, but I would love, like I love the way that this looks. The dress got pockets. Did I tell y'all the dress had pockets? I don't know if I said. Ignore the stuff in my bed. I'm doing laundry. I need to fold it. But I really love this belt, because it's like it doesn't have no holes or nothing. You just kind of like stick it through. I guess you can, if you wanted to like tuck it a little more, you could, but I love the way it looks. And yeah, it's just a simple belt. Like this is what I wanted to wear with this outfit earlier today. So I got this. So since I'm going to see Beyonce, I don't know if this belt will be a part of my outfit. I have no idea what I'm really wearing. But since I was in there, I was like, let me buy some shorts. So I don't know if I'm wearing shorts. I don't know what I'm wearing, okay? But I just wanted some options. So I picked up these. So if I do wear shorts, it's probably going to be these like cut off shorts. They're appropriate length, you know, not too short, because I don't like all that. I think I have said it before. I don't like my thighs rubbing together, and they be rubbing together. When I wear like dresses, like your girl like to put on some biker shorts or dress shorts. I cannot stand a thigh get to rubbing together. Like I can't stand it. And then don't let it be hot. But I like these because they're short, but I feel like these wouldn't bother me too much. Yeah, these were $11. Really liked them. And then I saw these non-West ones. Now these are women's size 8.
I'm an 8 in pants. So these were a little more longer, a little more professional, very cute. Like I may take these on my little work trip when I have to go to Florida. Yeah, in our little free time. But these were $14.99. I really like these. I was like, these are grown woman shorts like that. It's giving very cute, very classy. I hope I give classy. Do I give classy to y'all? Because that's what I be trying to give. I also picked up these shoes. Now my best friend, she left her Steve Maddens up here from when she came to visit me last August. So she got these. And I had them on today, but I was like, nah, I ain't really go to my outfit, so I changed my shoes. And the buckles, I was in Nordstrom Rack a couple days ago, and they had like the cream version of those, and I almost bought them. I may go back for them. I don't know. I really like these shoes. I love a platform. If you got a platform, I'm in there. I saw these at Ross. They're by Guess, and in Nordstrom Rack, like their spring summer collection or whatever has so many like woven, like wicker type of shoes in there, and I'm obsessed. Like after seeing, so I have so many screenshots of the shoes, I'll put them in here. I saw these, so they're kind of like the similar style as the Steve Madden ones. What designer did these? Because I know there was a pair that I really liked, but apparently those were inspired by Prada, and I was like, but these are Guess, and they're not like that high of a platform, but I really like them. It kind of had the elements of the other shoe. I don't have a shoe that's exactly this colorway, and I like that it has that woven aspect of it. So got these, were $24.99, a size 7.5. I really like them. And then that was pretty much all the clothing type stuff. And then I just picked up some kitchen scissors because the ones I had snapped on me when I was cutting flowers, so I figured these seem like a very high quality, heavy duty, so got these. And the other ones I'm pretty sure for like Dollar Tree for like $1. And then I picked up some more measuring cups, because honestly all my measuring cups are in like a jar. Like the largest measuring cup I got is in my dog's food bucket or whatever, in his little container. And then the coffee one has the tablespoon one, but I've been trying to measure out how much syrup I've been using so I can exactly use the serving amount. So I needed more of these. I just need to have multiple of these. Now I do have a measuring cup that's glass, but it came with it. This was cheaper than the other brand that they had. So 10 measuring cups, and I like that it's etched on there and not written. So that's that on that. And the last thing I picked up was this random Dove whole body deo, and I smelled it. It's unscented. I wish it was scented. I'm just gonna try that. $91. Like, golly. There was one more belt, so I picked up this belt right here. It's just a regular belt. Like, it was gold. It was kind of taupey color, like a nice cream. I don't have a belt this color, so I thought I just needed a belt, and I thought the way that it's like designed is cool. Simple but intricate at the same time. It still has the plastic over all the gold hardware. So that's that on that. Some stuff that I wanted to buy was like this rug to go like right here, but it was like, girl, do you need a rug? And then I was like, oh, I want to change the bathroom mats out, and I was like, girl, do you need to do that? And I just put half of the stuff back, because buying things in a compulsive way is not healthy. Like, if it's not nothing is wrong with what I have going on right now. The shorts, it's about to be summertime. I haven't bought a jean short in years, so I literally did not have them. And these types of belts, like, I'm really happy with this belt. I'm probably going to keep it on for the rest of the day. Like, I just think it elevated my outfit for what I was trying to do earlier, and it makes me look like really thin. Love it. So that's that on that. This is random shoe. It made me think about my Gucci Diana bag. Ooh, and it's almost like the same colorway. And I like that this bag has like this, like, I don't know what kind of handle this is, but y'all see it. Like a bamboo type handle. It just feel like it goes so well with, like, if I put these shoes on, if I put this shoe on with this outfit, it's like giving, with these shoes, with this outfit, it's like such a earthy colorway. Y'all can see how long the dress is. Like, isn't that cute? Like, the whole combo. I don't care. I'm about to wear this to brunch one of these days. Yes, I am. Okay, so again, based on what I have in my collection, the shorts, I like the shorts. Okay, so this is the shirt I bought last year to this Beyonce themed like block party at the bullpen. And that was fun. So here's that shirt. And then the boots I also ordered for that. I do have a white cowboy hat. I got 2 hats, but let's see. So I have this hat, but it's very loud. And I feel like the hat should be bigger, right? So last year when I went to Utah, I got this hat at the red and white store for $5 last year. So I think I'm just gonna do this one. I'm telling y'all, I'm not spending no money for real. Now I may take that chain off that hat right there and put it on this one. And I feel like I may do some run, go to the craft store and get some boots. Like on this part, I may do that, but that's gonna be it. I'm not doing, oh, also I want some type of silver, like sparkly chain or like a gold sparkly chain. I don't know if I'm gonna do silver or gold jewelry, but that's what I'm thinking. Very simple, like I'm not spending all that money. Maybe like $30 more. That's it. That's it. That's it.